Hey guys, what's up? Today's episode is going to be all about resin. We're going to showcase a couple different models, and these are mostly either printed in Standard Plus or DLP Craftsman Resin. And this is to showcase the print quality as well as the differences between the qualities of resin between Craftsman, Standard Plus, and Standard. So we have a couple examples there that we'll show. Couple different types of materials. All of the models that are featured here are models that we sell, except for a few of them, and they are from various artists. We have digital dark pinups, which is little Dimitrescu there. We have Crippled God Foundry, which were those gargoyles I showed off in the beginning. That little base there as well, and a bunch of the other stuff. M3DM. And also some of the other bigger figs that we're going to show off a little bit later are from Twin Goddess Miniatures. And as I've noted in the past, I don't sell their stuff, but I love them. They're really cool minis, and they have a lot of quirky little detail, so I do enjoy those. Those are nice figures, and I make them for myself. And one of the things I do like about this material, the DLP, is it just really captures a lot of depth in the material. There's also a really nice feel to it. It does not feel like the Standard or Standard Plus materials do, where they feel very fine and fragile. And it does have a bit more resilience. There is a bit more toughness to it. It is not tough. Like tough resins, but it is a bit more tough than standard resins are, so there is a plus to it. And when comparing the two, Standard Plus and the DLP, there is a noticeable difference in quality level. And then when you compare that to the standard level, there is a much larger difference in quality level between those. And it's honestly just down to the fluid viscosity and the materials that the polymers and such on the photo resins are made out of. So this is a very nice material. It is made for LCD style printers. It will work in pretty much most of the Photon line. It will also work in DLP printers such as the Photon Ultra, which is what it was invented for pretty much. And then there's the D2, which is their newest DLP printer with a slightly larger print bed. Those are great printers. They have some amazing level of detail, but they have very small print beds, which is kind of one of the downsides of DLP in general, is that they have not really made a larger consumer end model with a big print build plate. So if you want big builds, you're still going to go with either a big old 8K or 6K, something of that nature, to try to get your bigger, more, your higher resolution prints. For right now though, most of the stuff that you're looking at is, it's all printed in 4K. All the settings are always the same between the prints, whether the material is Standard Plus or DLP. We use pretty much the same standard curing settings for all of the resins. They work pretty much the same, and of course the printer settings don't get adjusted too much. It just depends if the light off delay needs to be increased or not. Now, if you guys remember Millie the Barbarian, she came out pretty good. This was from one of our supporting demos. Told you guys I would show her eventually. There she is. I'm going to try and zoom in on a couple more pieces here just to give you some really close on some high detail stuff. Like this guy right here, super detail. Awesome details on that. This base has got some amazing little details going on. The skulls coming out of there with little ghost vapor. That little cracked floor there. Nice depth captured inside the skulls as well. There's a nice close-up there of the base from one of the other minis from Twin Goddess. The backpack and such. All the little effects. And yeah, I'm zooming in close enough that you can see layer lines. But, you know, obviously this hasn't been finished or sanded in any way, so that's normal. And again, we're printing these at 50. We could tighten that resolution and you probably wouldn't see any layer lines at all. I really do like the feel to this material as well. It does have a different texture. I think I noted that before as well, but this just feels nice. This also hollowed there. It's very smooth to the touch. The areas that get, you know, cured flat and smooth, very smooth. The sanding on it is very easy. It feels a lot like model plastic rather than a resin. So I really do like that. And there's the wings from the Cosmic Horror that we showed before. And that pretty much wraps it up. If you're curious about DLP resin or Anycubic printers in general, check them out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See y'all soon.